From running the ball to being a legend in his hometown to the dogfighting scandal to having a resurgence with the Eagles, we're going to talk about the great Michael Vick.
It's been a long time. A long time coming. Coming back in here feels smaller. And all I could think about was, damn, I just let so many people down, so many people believe in me. I just feel like I couldn't get no lower than this.
So, hey guys, my name is Keith from Black Quarterback Series, and so we're going to get to number 3 on the list, which is Michael Vick. Now, Michael Vick's career just started off electric. The guy's been electric since he stepped on the football field. I think Mike's been running 4 or 5 now. That's how great I think Mike Vick is. And so we're going to go to Virginia Tech. He had a couple options, but he ended up going to Virginia Tech. Guy was a special specimen. I'm telling you, the guy's been special forever. So 21 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 56.0 completion percentage, 235 attempts, 1,299 rushing yards, 17 touchdowns, and won the Sugar Bowl. So the guy had major college success, right? Major college success. He was drafted number 1 overall in the 01 draft. He was a lefty. That's very important. If you ever play with a lefty in Madden or anything, you know lefties are even more difficult to, as I check my mic to make sure it's on, you know, lefties are like super difficult to go against. You got to change the whole way you run your offense, and because most guys are right-handed. So just seeing a lefty is very unorthodox, and I think that helped in him being as elite as he was. 4-time Pro Bowler, 2010 Comeback Player of the Year, and for his career, he was 133 touchdowns, 88 interceptions, a 56.2 completion percentage, and he threw for 22,464 yards. And so the guy was great. He left a lot on the table, and we're going to get to that in a minute. But we're going to talk about the piece de resistance, which is the running. The running is what set Vick apart from everybody, is what has Vick number 4 on this list. Excuse me, I think I said number 3 before, but he's number 4. He's number 4. Vick rushed for 6,109 yards, most by a quarterback in NFL history. I think Cam has since broke that record. If Cam hasn't broke that record, Lamar would definitely broke that record. 7.7 yards a carry. There are probably running backs in the Hall of Fame that don't have a 7-point yard a carry career percentage. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. Like, he was just unstoppable. You couldn't do anything with him. And he rushed for 36 touchdowns. The guy was amazing. It's why he's top 5. That is why he's top 5 on this list. But we're going to address the elephants in the room. So the dogfighting and the injuries. And I put those together because I think both of those are synonymous with Michael Vick's career. He was always hurt in the dogfighting scandal. So I'm going to address the dogfighting scandal first. So the dogfighting scandal took a year away from Michael Vick, took a lot of yards from him, took a lot of touchdowns, took a lot of interceptions. I think Mike Vick would be much, much higher on this list. Not higher on the list, but I think his numbers would look a lot better if that didn't happen. Now, it's like Keith, well, duh, but like, it's amazing what a year could do. Because even when he got back on the scene in 2010, it took a while for somebody to believe in him. And just like always, Andy Reid, he believed in him, and the rest was history. So he messed around and had 6,200 rushing yards. he would have probably had 40. He'd have definitely had 45 rushing touchdowns, and he'd have definitely had probably 200 passing touchdowns. So Vick left a lot on the table, more or less because of injuries, less than the dogfighting, but the dogfighting had a lot to do with it. I'm harping on the injuries so much because it's one of those Dwight Howard situations where it was like, man, if you could have stayed healthy for your second career stint, Lord knows what you would have been, you know? Because when he went to Pittsburgh, he had a good stint in Pittsburgh. I can't remember the other spots he went, but I know when he went to Pittsburgh, he had a game on Monday night. He was good. He was good. Michael Vick was good in his older age. He was just a monster. He was that dude. Michael Vick set the standard for what everybody is doing right now. All this running around and everything. Michael Vick was the gold standard for that. And we're going to get to the other guys on this list that are higher than him as far as that. But when you think of running athletic quarterbacks, that type of mold, it's Michael Vick. It's Michael Vick. And that's why he's so high on this list. So number 4 on my list is Michael Vick. Thanks for watching.
The pizzazz, the flash that your ring has.
Bro, you just split 2 people in overtime for the walk-off.
You had the spin move,
But
bro.
that wasn't a walk-off, though.